Just rap.
You had to know.
He never said he wasn't gonna rap though. He just said he just not on your time as far as when he gonna come back with it.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, you know, then that means I don't gotta respond, and we could just leave it how it is, and that's fine with me. I still hold him at a high regard. I still hold him up here, like he's still that guy. It's just I feel like you know you can't just say anything to anybody and think it's okay. Like, you know, you got to show everybody that same proper respect and love.
That's true. That's true. Now, you know, we still on Twitch, but now, you know, the personal party has started. But give me 1 second. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, if you've been smoking rock or under a rock, you now tuned into the Personal Party Podcast.
Chip.
They go to wackest ad lib in the game.
He love it. You know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm saying? When you keep doing something, you make niggas learn to love something. Fuck it.
Nah,
you gotta deal with that if you're gonna deal with me.
It worked both ways. You could keep doing something and the nigga can hate it even more. And I think that's where it's going for me. I hate it even more. Every time you do it, I hate it more. I'm waiting for you to not do it so I could be like, yo, why you ain't? But I don't think that'll never happen because you want to purposely annoy me.
A little bit.
Yeah.
That's just my way of getting at you, boss man.
Factz is respect and its principles. What does that mean? Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. But minus all the jargon.
Yeah, fact. Fuck all that.
Minus all the rap responses.
Yeah.
I have a motherfucking legend in front of me.
My nigga.
Now
Love.
look, we both got buy more flowers
Brown.
hats on. So I bought some flowers to personally give to you right here.
Thank you.
You're a part of the reason why I exist on the internet today.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
And I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Steve, shout out to Saint, shout out to Quasi, shout out to Nakim, shout out to my GFC brothers. Mickey Factz, I think Fresco's downstairs, buzz that in. Mickey Factz, when Mickey Factz caught his stride on the internet, now we have 20 plus years of friendship.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get back to that, but I'm gonna just bookmark it right here to say when Mickey got his stride on the internet and Mickey was smoking hot, it was a nigga from 119th between Manhattan and Morningside Avenue that was still fucking just uptown with an uptown state of mind. And when you went downtown and you got on the scene, you said, yo, come on, we out. You took me to fucking Crack Distributor Radio.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? At the beginning, you, Theophilus, London, Curtains, myself, when you made the freshman cover and we was in quad that night.
Yeah.
Me, you, Corey Guns, and Currency. Yeah. I was the only person that wasn't on that cover, that wasn't even on the internet yet to be on that record. Yeah. You said, yo, my man getting on this. Yeah. Yeah. So you've always paid it forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I must credit you for that.
Thank
and
you,
for a lot of other things.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's that right there. Now I met Mickey Factz, I want to say early 2000, year 2000. We was in motherfucking Spring Street Studios. I forget the name of the studio.
Yeah.
It was Mark Ronson's studio.
Yeah.
This studio had a lot of amazing artists.
Yeah.
One of those amazing artists was Jay Mills.
Yeah, Mills was there. I forgot Mills was there that night.
Another one of those amazing artists was Vado.
Vado was there.
Another one of those amazing artists was Saigon.
Saigon. I met Saigon there that day.
You know what I mean? On top of Mark Ronson, Red Spider, Johnny Shipes, Smoke Dizza, Numbers, being in that joint. Mickey Factz came to that studio that night.
Because of Omen.
Because of Omen. Shout out to Omen. Omen was there. Mickey Factz came to the studio that night. And
did I walk into an ambush?
You walked into an ambush. Me and Numbers jumped you. We did. Me and Numbers jumped Mick. Now, Mick, unbeknownst to us, right? The nigga came in the big boy North Face, some Pele jeans, and some Pradas, hot top joints.
It was flea back then. That's super flea.
My nigga walked in. I don't know how we got into the conversation, but however it worked, me and Numbers jumped him. and then
Nito.
And then he struck back. And he struck back and he was coming at the both of us, and it wasn't even a battle. It was an aggressive cipher. That's what those would be.
Yes.
If it wasn't a battle, it would be aggressive ciphers. So after that, we like, oh, this nigga's an A-alike. It was kind of like, you know, it was like some ancient samurai shit. We run into another nigga in the woods. He looked like us.
But we don't know.
And this nigga got glasses.
Right.
So back in the days, you know, niggas that wore glasses, they could either rap really good or they wasn't so good. And this nigga was exceptionally good. And we like, you know what? You down with us.
Right.
and from that day, we was rocking. The mixtape era, the Mad Cypher era.
Yeah.
And we bring it back full circle to the year 2021.
Wow.
Right? And I'm sitting in front of my brother that was a part of the first crop to break in on the blogs.
Yeah.
Rewinding back to the rock and rolling video with the Cool Kids.
Yeah.
The Cool Kids was on a Mountain Dew commercial at this time. The underground, well, I guess the hood, we weren't aware of what was going on, but it was a world outside of the hood.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that time.
Wow. That's a crazy segue.
Let's go, Smoke.
That was beautiful, brother. And you know, I love you for those words, man. I remember that day in the studio. I was like, why did Omen bring me here in front of this light-skinned nigga and this skinny, at the time, Smoke was thin. He was a thin man.
Yes, I know.
And you know, I had to cook both of them. You know, but what I'll say about Smoke stayed in the fight. Smoke stayed in the fight because he started freestyling because I wasn't gonna stop, and he started freestyling. Then after we was done, Numbers had left. After we was done,
Numbers ran on you?
Nah, Number just went in the room and started recording.
I remember. I still have the very first record that we recorded together.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
Anything to us.
Yes.
Anything less than that
It's lame to us.
And that's why these hoes
gonna hang with us.
So please don't get mad when you
games with us.
Come on, I don't forget shit like that, man. That was a great record, man. Great record.
Yeah, that was, and at that moment, like I felt like I was a part of something when I did that record with Omen and Dizza, and I held on to that, like, and I treated it like family. So it was one of those situations where my doors was open to Dizza and vice versa. And I was living in Harlem at the time. I was working at a job. I was a paralegal. I was on 132nd and Lenox. Had my own apartment at 19 with my cousin. Shout out to Life. It's his birthday today too.
Today and birthday?
It's his birthday today.
Shout out to my motherfucking son.
It's his birthday today. You know, so you got to give him a birthday shout when we done with this.
Him a fat birthday shout and let some air horns off. Shout out, happy birthday to my nigga Ant, man. That was my nigga, man.
Yeah.
Word.
So you know, and you know, I was watching. I was the biggest cheerleader for my nigga Dizza and Numbers. I supported them. I went to all their shows, Color of Money, Respectinize, you know, anything that Dizza and Numbers did. I begged Dizza to put me on Mad Cyphers, begged. And Dizza and Dizza will tell you, when I was begging him, they was doing reruns and Mad Cyphers wasn't hot. And then I pulled up and I made that shit hot again.
He did though.
I literally made that shit hot again.
Shout out to Mad Cypher.
You know what I'm saying? And then when I made it hot again, everybody started doubling back, spinning the block. And then after that, you know, I meet Saint and Steve and Quaz, and we changed my whole style. I was going by Renegade at the time / Jack Daniels, and I used a couple of them beats at Cinematic. I took a Kanye beat. I took a Scram Jones beat. I took an Alchemist beat. I was taking everything because it was open at that time. It was hard to kind of pinpoint where everything was. So when I met Steve St. Quaz, it was like, yo, no more mixtape DJs. We going on the internet. And I was already on the internet, but I was the king of Black Planet. the king.
Facts. Shout out to Dutch. Didn't you meet Dutch on Black
I
Planet?
met AV on Black Planet.
Oh, shit.
And AV
Shout out
introduced
to
me to
AV.
Dutch. And then AV also introduced me to Omen.
Oh, wow.
So she's the connection. She's the connective tissue to everything.
AV's always been the glue, though, on the low.
She's the glue. So from that, you know what I mean? Like, I met with Steve St. Quaz. It was like, no more mixtapes. We going to the internet. And we started putting stuff online when I did In Search of the NERD. And I never forget, it was we did some showcase and Sean Kingston was there. And I had CDs. And Steve told me, don't bring no CDs because nobody cares. He was saying that early on in 06. Imagine this. He was like, nobody cares. You're going to have these CDs. Nobody's going to buy them. And he was right. Nobody bought the CDs. But I had them, and we put that joint online, and we was gathering emails in 2006. So we had a fan base in 2006 off of that. And we did it on MySpace. And we changed everybody's top 8 to our top 8. I don't know if we started it, but I know when we did it big, and we had the classroom photo shoot. Smoke was in the classroom photo shoot, and I think at that time Smoke was probably like, I'll just do it because it's my man. I don't think they was on. Y'all wasn't on the internet. As far as the internet went with y'all, it was Hip Hop Game, and Hip Hop Game had it on lock. And I always wanted to get on Hip Hop Game. I don't think I ever got on Hip Hop Game.
Shout out to Hip Hop Game. They used to have the comments like
Yeah,
the song and shit.
yeah, it was live.
Yeah, it was live.
And then I moved over to did Flashback. You know, we had the 1 out of 100 Supras. I had them joints on.
Now hold on, wait. You're going too fast. You're going too fast. You're going too fast. Slow down, Biggs.
My fault.
Nah, sorry.
Now look.
Oh, my man here.
Fresco in this motherfucker. You was there. You was outside. You was there. But hold on, right? So Saint, Steve, Qua, all pivotal people in my career also.
Yes.
Right. Now, in being introduced to the internet in 06, this is, I guess, Smooth Magazine era.
Nah.
Actually, this is Kicks
Oh
Magazine.
yeah, it is Smooth Magazine and it's Lace Magazine.
Actually, it's Lace, but before Steve and Quasi did Lace, Steve worked at Smooth.
Right.
So this is the time where Steve started to really discover and learn how to, navigate on the internet.
Right.
So now we go to Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes.
Right.
In Search of the Nerd.
In Search of the Nerds. Is that's the cover that we was in the classroom and I
Yes.
was like throwing
Yeah.
papers and all that shit?
Yeah.
Now, I went blindly, like you said. The same support you give was the same support for me. So when niggas said pull up to the school in fucking Long Island. I think it was fucking LIU. Mm-hmm. Pull up to LIU. We got a photo shoot going on. Mick shooting the cover of the album. I'm like, bet. I pull up. That happens. In Search of the Nerd comes out. And I feel like everything started to change from there.
Yep.
Right? So not only the music and the concepts, right, but your style.
Yep. Yep.
Right? So Supra at this time was a skateboard sneaker.
Yep.
Still a skateboard sneaker.
Still is. Yep.
Right? And I'm pretty sure you know how to skateboard, but that wasn't your thing.
That wasn't my thing.
You just a fly nigga.
Right.
So you introduced Supra to us,
I did.
right? What was that like? Give me that.
We were doing the Flashback cover, and Quaz ran up on me and was like, "Yo, there's this new company called Supra. Well, not new, but there's this company called Supra, and they got gold Supras. Put these on your feet. I gotta give Quaz the credit for that. Put these on your feet, and then we'll spin the block and get you some more. But put these on your feet." He had them early because he was a stylist. Quaz was a celebrity stylist. He was styling for, I think at the time, BT 106 and Park and Chris Brown. Mm-hmm. He decided to give me those joints before he gave them to Chris. You know what I'm saying? So I put them on, and this is early. This is like spring 07. And when I put them on, it hit the internet, and it set ablaze. It set ablaze to the internet, and then right after that, Jay wears them. So I had him on before Jay had him in the Rihanna video, because niggas was looking at his feet like, what is that? But I already had him on. So when Complex, shout out to Joe LaPuma, Complex did an article on the video, but he was like, it's not just Jay, it's Mickey. And then niggas was like, who's Mickey? Who's Mickey Factz? So that added to it. So now not only is it the music, it's the fashion. So then we do Heaven's Fallout. When we do Heaven's Fallout, we start sampling worldly music. We start going to Europe and sampling their music and doing this and doing that. So I'm not even doing regular hood rap shit. Like, I separated myself completely from everybody. When niggas found out I was Renegade, niggas was like, what? Cause that was unheard of at the time for somebody to just have this one style and then go dark for like 6 months and then reemerge as a whole new nigga. That was all because of St. Stephen Quaz. Like, they were the masterminds behind that. Cause I was fly already, but I was like European hood fly, and they was like, nah, we need to be streetwear. We need to be streetwear fly. So I was like, all right, bet. Steve told me quit my job. I left my job. And then we started bubbling from that moment. After we put out Heaven's Fallout, everything changed. Everything changed after Heaven's Fallout. And that was late 07, November in 07. I was homeless at the time. My mom's kicked me out. So I was like, I have nowhere to live. But I was like one of the hottest niggas in the streets at that point.
That's crazy.
Literally. So, who put you on a Lamar and Dolly? Which one of them niggas did that?
That was Stephen Quaz. Lamar and Dolly was a streetwear brand out of New York City. Shout out to Kareem. Shout out to Brian Batchelor. Shout out to Manhattan. They was putting together this 90s like screen print flow. So it was Dominique Wilkins. It was Patrick Ewing. It was Jace. They had the Jason hoodie with the Jason face in the back.
They had the Biggie joint.
They had the Biggie with the 2 chains, the checkerboard. I wore that on the cover, but it was blue and black instead of red and black. Because I had the military fours that wasn't out yet. Shout out to Quaz again. So Lamar and Dolly, I was a part of that, and because I was doing Faces in the Crowd. At the time, my ex, she was best friends with Jasmine Brito, who was running it. So they put me on for free. I had on the Spike Lee jacket that they made. And it was just one of those things where it's
Faces
like...
of the Crowd. That's the shit on 42nd Street.
Yeah, it was Faces in the Crowd.
Yeah.
And it was one of those joints where it was like, this nigga, it's not just the songs. This nigga's also fly. And at the time, Lupe was coming out. So it was like, it's another nigga like Lupe that's out. But this nigga from New York, so... Niggas was getting behind it day by day, week by week. And then we got to the leak. We was putting out a song every week. And that's really what...
That's what went crazy. I mean,
Next
that's one
shit.
of the things that went crazy. Because, as you say the leak, it makes me think of so many other things that I'm going to get into. But hold on, I want to share a story.
Right.
So I remember one time you had a show in the Knitting Factory.
Yeah.
Steve gave me a call. He said, Joe, come downtown. I want you to check this shit out. Because at this time, me and Numbers, we wasn't doing the Smoke and Numbers thing no more. I was starting to venture off back into Smoke Dizza.
Right.
I started at Smoke Dizza, met Numbers, we clicked up, we did our tag team champ shit. And then, during the years, life started lifing. You know what I
Right.
mean? So now Steve is like, all right, yo, come down. Mick got the show at the Knitting Factory. I want you to, check it out, see what's going on. This show, I get down to the show. The show took me back. It gave me a vibe of the wetlands. Anybody in New York City from my era, you know what I mean, that ever been to the wetlands, battled in the wetlands, whatever, just know about the wetlands, then it was a certain kind of energy. It's reminiscent to the energy that I get now at a Griselda show or at a Rock Marcy show or like a Royce the 5'9" show. No pun intended.
No, that's cool. That's the homie.
But it's really just a vibe of niggas that love rap. A Mickey Factz show.
Right.
Niggas that love rap. So... I get into this shit. It's a bunch of niggas with Coronas and Budweisers, and nigga, I'm coming from Harlem, so I'm like, what the fuck is happening? You know what I mean? Steve is like, cool out, just watch. Now it's this brother that's on stage right now. He goes by the name of Kid Cudi. At this time, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm a fish out of water to this. Kid Cudi's on stage. Kid Cudi brings you on stage. He wraps his arm around you. Niggas got Coronas. Niggas is kumbaya and you rap. You do what you do. And the energy was so contagious. When I left, I felt like I was the one that wasn't in the mix. Because I'm like, how am I missing this?
Right.
Why do I not know about this?
Right.
Right. And I want to say this is around this era in search, before the freshman cover, before the leak, and like right getting into the freshman cover because Cudi was on the same cover as you. This is 2008.
Yep.
Right? So that cover, you, Charles Hamilton, Kid Cudi, Corey Guns, Currency, Wale, Asher Roth, Blue,
B.O.B.
B.O.B.
Ace Hood.
Ace Hood, right? Mickey Factz.
Mickey Factz.
Now, Double XL has always been a big deal.
Yeah.
What was the process of you being chosen to be on that cover?
I was the second nigga they picked.
That nigga Mickey is telling niggas.
Shout out to Rob Markman. Give me the rundown. Who was the first nigga?
Wale.
Shout out Wale.
Shout out to Ralph, man. Shout out to Ralph,
Wale.
man.
Ralph Lauren. He was the first nigga they picked. I was the second nigga. And shout out to Daytwan Thomas. Shout out to Rob Markman. Daytwan came over there from, I think, King. And he was like, yo, listen, I want to do this freshman cover. And he was like, no, hell no. You're not doing no freshman cover. Because the last one didn't work.
That was the one with Saigon Pap, like all the
And Lupe, yeah.
all the other. They had all white on.
Yeah, they had all white on. Right.
Yeah.
So they was like, hell no, you're not doing that cover. That last one didn't sell at all. It was a bad look. And he was like, nah, this shit on the internet right now, this is what you're going to do. We're going to do this. And he was like, okay, we'll pick 10 artists. He's like, all right, we need to get Wale. We got to get Mickey Factz. Have to. I was putting out a song every week. You can't not. That was unheard of. So Crooked Eye, shout out to Crooked Eye, he was putting out a freestyle every week. A freestyle is different from an entire song, though.
But wasn't Currency like putting out a mixtape every week?
Currency was putting out a mixtape every month.
Par itself.
Which was, he's always been that way. Shout out to Kerr.
Shout out to the hospital.
But I was putting it out every week, so I was in your face every Wednesday, every Tuesday, Wednesday. I was on you, and I was in front of you, and they picked me second. Rob Markman called me on my birthday. He called me on my birthday. I never forget. I was in the park. I was in IS 131 school park, and he was like, "You sitting down?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yo, you gonna be on the freshman Double XL cover? Don't tell nobody." Nigga, I almost passed out.
Yo,
I almost passed out.
that was a big deal, bro.
Because it's normal now to see niggas on that cover every year. Back then, that shit wasn't normal to have niggas that their normal audience didn't know about. And that magazine is still one of the best-selling covers ever on Double XL.
Facts.
It's literally like a top 10 selling magazine for them. Obviously, anything that M and 50 was on, but we took the hearts of the kids that was online. We snatched their hearts. And let's be clear, Double XL was last to the party. They was tardy to the party. They was tardy to the party. Okay? Let me talk my shit. They was tardy to the party. Cause I was in Fader first.
Yeah. You was probably one of the first internet blog era rappers that had a spread in the Fader.
I had a spread in Fader. I had a spread in URB. I had a spread in Billboard. I had a spread in Spin Magazine. I was in the table. My face was the table of contents in Spin Magazine. URB top 100 artists to look out for. I was in Blender Magazine. I was in every magazine you could think. Source. I was whatever Source was. And mind you, this was from November of 2007 all the way up until the freshman cover. I was in the magazine every month. Every time me and Steve went to the newsstand, I was in a magazine.
That's a fact.
That's L.
I used to newsstand hunt with y'all to go find
I was in Jet Magazine. I was in Black Beat Magazine. I was in Smooth Magazine. I was in King Magazine. Then when Double XL finally caught on, they was like, all right, they put me in one. They put me in one just talking. Then they put me in the Show Respect or whatever Show Improve. And then I was on the cover.
All right, so they might have been tardy to the party, but they put you on your first cover. So
they put me on my first cover.
So they wasn't that tardy because at least you got the cover.
I was on the cover.
They never showed up to my party.
They never showed up to your party.
They blew my. They missed the invite.
They missed the invite.
So at least, you know, they was tardy to your shit.
They was tardy.
But you had your face on the cake.
I had my face on the cover. I remember going in and it's online. Me going and buying a magazine and showing the man who sold it to me that I was on the cover. He was shocked. He was like, "Oh, you come here every month anyway." So I didn't even know that's why he was buying these magazines.
That's crazy.
That's different.
Right. So look, so you're putting out the leak before we get to the freshman cover, right? I want to ask, one of the records on the leak, was that the record with Travis and Drake, or was that after the cover?
Yeah, that was before the cover. That record came out. That record came out in like April or May.
See, now I was aware of Drake from Replacement Girls with Trey Songz.
A lot of people were.
Yeah.
07. That was the first
07.
time. That was my first introduction to Drake.
Right.
And then he's been on other shit before that. This is before he really took his stride, I want to say.
Yeah, because even though he had the Trey Songz record, but it didn't resonate. It didn't resonate with nobody.
I loved it. I thought it was a great record.
It's an amazing record.
I loved it.
But it didn't resonate with the people.
It got greater later though.
It got greater later on. It didn't resonate with nobody.
Yeah.
So Omen, he saw I was buzzing. It was Omen's beat.
Right.
It was for Omen's song.
Right.
It's for his Be the Judge album. And he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna put you on this record with this kid named Drake. You know, help him out, whatever." And I was like, "All right." So I heard his verse and I heard his chorus, and I was like, "Oh, this is nuts." And I was already privy to him because, again, he was on MySpace. He was on Degrassi. I was already following him because of Precise. Precise put me on. And I was like, this nigga's dope. So then I put my verse down. Omen spins the block and he's like, "Yo, I want to get Travis from the Gym Class Heroes on." I was like, "That's my man." Because I had already sampled Never Fall Out. I sampled Never Fall Out. And his management company reached out to me, said, "We want to put you on the official remix with Kanye West and Lil Wayne." I recorded my verse with Ye in the same studio, right? So
He came to talk.
I listened. So Trav was in the studio with us too. So Trav was bringing me out to the club, introduced me to Pete Wentz. Niggas just want me to be with Crush Management. If I signed to Crush Management, there's no Tiger. I didn't sign to Crush Management, so they picked up Tiger. But I was
wine, mix the wine and the coconut and it's that era.
Yeah, it's that era.
Right.
So I was already cool with Trav. So I said, "Yo, I just called Trav and I'll let him know." I called Trav. He was like, yeah, just give Omen my info. Omen took his info. Omen got him on the record. He took the middle verse. I took the last verse. Drake took the first verse. I got Drake info from Omen. Me and Drake talking, on my son's life. After we do the record is hot. It's not out. He's like, "Yo, Mickey, I just want to be on a blog, bro. I just want to be on the blog. That's it. I just want to be on Not Right."
Yeah, that was all our goals. Nah,
I just want to be on Not Right.
That was my whole shit. I would stress Steve out like, "Yo, Steve, you getting me all these other blogs. I love it. It's great. But yo, when I'm gonna get on Not Right, like I want to get on Not Right."
Shout to SK.
You was dominating on
I
Not
was
Right at that
I
point.
was the Not Right Nick. That was the Not Right King.
And I feel like the leak,
I was the Space King. That's what this segment's gonna be called.
Oh, I like that, Space King. So I'm gonna name that the episode, right? So the leak, I felt like lived on Not Right, which fed the content over there, right? So during the leak, so before I get to the leak, the segue, y'all take me to the show at the Knitting Factory. I see you with Cudi.
Shout out to Cudi.
Kumbaya and Hennis, Coronas, Budweisers, Heinekens. Then you drop this record, Sublime.
Oh, we go to Sublime.
Right. So what was your relationship with Cudi and Wale during that time?
Me and Cudi's relationship was incredible before Sublime.
Right.
Incredible.
I know. That's why I said I watched it. I saw it with my own too, so I know.
Then me and Wale I was trying to get Wale on a record with Pusha T at the time. And Wale was taking forever. He was taking so long. Mind you, I sent them the record in February. It was now June, July. And when we from New York and we don't know how the shit move. We didn't know we had to wait so long for a feature. So I was mad that he didn't lay the verse down. I was tight. He took the incredible verse to heart. When I was like, ask Wale, he know I'm incredible. He thought that was a shot, but it really wasn't a shot. It was more like, yo, these are my niggas. I said smoke
It was
name
more
on
so
it.
like a cosign thing.
Right.
Yeah.
When I did Sublime, Sublime was supposed to be me taking name flip shots at my peers, but it wasn't supposed to be serious. But I ain't gonna lie, the second verse, the first 8 bars was going at Wale.
That was your control at the time.
It set the internet on fire,
Mm-hmm.
and Wale and Cudi took the most offense to it, and so did the Cool Kids a little bit. The Cool Kids felt the way about that as well, and I alienated myself at that time.
You were very cocky at that time.
I was a different nigga.
You were very cocky.
I was a completely different.
You were a real
I hear
asshole.
it.
You were a real
It's
asshole
still
at
there,
that
though.
time.
It's still there.
I was
I
a
remember this
completely-
nigga had got the
It's
fader.
still-
He got the fader spread, right? He looking at the magazine. Shit is mad quiet. And this nigga like, I'm killing these niggas! Ah! Out of nowhere. You know, like the meme where it's like, nobody, me. I'm killing it. That was
You was on it.
I'm the king of nobody, me. Cause nobody said nothing. I just had to let niggas know that that's me, my
You was on
nigga.
your Bronx shit.
I was on my Bronx shit, Bronx uptown shit, you know. And I was definitely the cockiest nigga you could ever meet at that time. I was out here wilding. I was dating supermodels. I had on the wildest kicks, the flyest gear. I'm at MTV doing all types of shit every week. Niggas is pulling me up there. I'm on the blogs. Everybody's showing love. I was cocky, and I shouldn't have been.
rightfully so. A lot of niggas fronted on you.
Everybody.
So you
fronted
did
on me.
have a reason to be cocky.
and that's why.
I understood it. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, yeah, niggas did shit on him. Niggas did, and not even when I say niggas, I'm gonna talk about some of my niggas.
Yeah.
Because it was a time where niggas was just writing you off. I felt like that was for all of us though, because I had my era where I was written off too, and then it comes to our friends, the Saints, the Steves, to be like, y'all niggas is bugging.
My man
You
is
know
hot.
who you are.
Right.
I still have those conversations with them collectively where they ask me like, where I'm like so hyped about something and then they like, what are you so excited for? Like, this is supposed to happen. Do you know who you are?
Right.
How many of those moments did you have?
Good question, Swole.
Hundreds. I had hundreds of those moments. And I think every artist has their own know where they are moment. You know? I had hundreds, bro. Like, nigga, I went to the Playboy Mansion, nigga.
Yo, get the fuck out of here, bro.
I went to the Playboy Mansion.
He's
nigga.
so thirst. He's so thirst.
I went to the Playboy Mansion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shit, nigga. We went to China.
Did you meet Hefner himself?
Hefner wasn't there.
Oh.
He's, okay.
Oh, you about to shit on me, bro.
Nah.
You about to
I ain't mean
shit
Hefner.
on
I ain't mean
my
Hefner.
world, bro.
But
Go
nah,
ahead,
what's the nigga name? Bokeem Woodbine was there though. He kept calling. He kept calling me Mikey Factz. That was dumb tight.
You had the facts right.
Nah, he said Factz, F-A-T-S. Factz.
What's
Mikey
up with
Factz.
Mikey Factz, what up?
Fucked up.
Oh, yo, get out of here, B. And again, if you was at this joint,
No, you can't skip over that, bro. That's crazy. Right
yeah.
there.
And then, you know, again, if you at this EA Sports thing, because I had did a song called Rocker for EA Sports. Shout out to Rafaela Lima. She paid me a lot of money for that song on that project on Fight Night 09. So and they threw a party. Shout out to Kylie Kamek as well at EA. They threw a party at the Playboy Mansion. They said, yo, Mick, pull up. I pulled up. It was beautiful. Women was in there naked but body painted. This was like before body painting was a thing. And, you know, niggas went to the grotto. It was nice. It was nice. Shorty, one of the joints that was naked, she was like, well, who are you? I was like, yo, I'm Mickey Factz. I'm one of the hottest niggas out here. This is 09.
Let her know.
I'm on cover of XXL.
Let her know, man.
Google me. This is when Google me was cool.
Yeah, Google me was a very good tag. Cause I would always Google me. You know what I mean? Cause niggas couldn't Google a nigga back then.
Right. So it was Google me, nigga. Shorty Google me. Oh, okay. Can I get a Twitter follow? I was
Yeah.
like, what's up though? What's
the
up?
credentials.
What we doing? If you want the Twitter follow, what's up? What we doing?
The Twitter follow.
I was a nasty wild nigga back then.
Yeah,
was.
facts.
F Boogie introduced me to Twitter. Mickey Factz got me my first set of followers on Twitter, being in the studio with him. And I had like 20 followers, and he's like, "Damn, shit is nasty." All right, look, I'm gonna show you. Look, I'm gonna get you hot real fast. Tweeted my shit, then I got a couple more followers.
Factz sounding like a pioneer right now.
He is not sounding. This is what the nigga is. You know what I mean?
That's what I
how
did.
niggas be telling me about myself. I'm gonna tell him about himself because this nigga has done a lot.
facts.
He's done a lot for the man, Smoke Dizza. So Sean Pompey, he's done a lot for him. So, but all right. So bust it. After the freshman cover, you're white hot.
White hot.
You have a fucking Honda commercial,
White hot.
right? And wait a second, you had a Honda commercial.
Like we just
How-
skipped over that.
How did the Honda commercial come about?
Shout out to Rich Nice. Rich Nice ran down on me and was like, "Yo, Honda's looking for artists to be a part of their brand. You should go down there and audition." I said, "All right, cool." I go down there and I audition. I knock it out the park. They call me back for a second audition. I'm in the second audition with I'll Be Back and Sirius Jones.
Shout out to I'll Be Back and Sirius Jones, two good guys.
And I'll Be Back swore up and down because he was dating one of the casting directors, Erica Muse. Shout out to Erica Muse and her father, Joe Muse. And he was swearing up and down. Like, don't even go in there because I'm gonna get this. Like, I'm dating shorty. Like, this is me.
Oh, so he tried to spin you.
He tried to spin
He
me.
took your confidence, or he tried. We nigga couldn't take your confidence. back
He's
then.
a slimy Bronx
Yeah, he
nigga.
tried.
I'm a different type of Bronx nigga.
Yeah.
And he light skinned.
Yeah.
He a light skinned nigga. So that was even different.
And I was on the cover. Like, it was like, there's no way you're gonna get this from me. So I knocked it out the park, and they picked me for the Honda commercial. And let's be clear who auditioned for that. Wale,
Wow.
Theophilus London, Busta Rhymes, Q-Tip, Asher Roth, Charles Hamilton, Kid
Charles
Cudi.
Hamilton was
All
hot.
these niggas auditioned for that.
But Mickey gets it.
I got that.
Talk your shit.
That was
Drop
me.
it.
Now come clean. They gave you the car. They let you borrow it.
They let me borrow the car, the second commercial.
All right.
After I made like 250, 300, they gave me the car for the spin back. The only reason why I ain't get the car the first time was because I ain't have a license, because we New York niggas.
In New York, get the license.
There you
plate.
go.
That's the only reason why I didn't get the car the first time. And let's be clear, when we signed the deal for $10,000, but because it played online played on television so much, every time you turn the TV on, I'm in your face. The residuals, not only for me being an actor in it and my music, got me over 250, 300. I went to the mailbox every day. It was to the point they were sending, I had to reroute checks. I had checks coming from my acting to my house, and then checks coming from the music to my mother's house.
That mailbox money different, man. Them long envelopes, man. When I seen them long
Mickey came
envelopes
to
coming,
talk.
double up long envelopes, I felt good about that. So I know the feeling.
It was
baby.
so many
Talk
checks.
about
It was so many checks coming in that it's not how you get a check. You get tons of checks and you put them in the ATM. Now you got to sign them joints back then and deposit. It was so many. I was tired of signing them. I signed checks over to my mother. Here. Just take this 10,000. I can't take it. I'm tired of signing checks. That's how many checks was coming in the mail. And they spun the block. Pull up. Let's do it again. And this time we're gonna give you a car. We're gonna give you more money and we're gonna give you a car.
As they should, right? I know you got
Early
some. I know
on.
you got some shit, Sean. I'm gonna let you get to
Nah,
your
go
shit in a
ahead.
second,
Yo,
right?
go ahead.
Right. So, all right. So, Honda commercial, white hot, independent, killing shit. Then correct me if I'm wrong. Did you feel like being independent at that time, it was a ceiling that you hit?
It was definitely a ceiling. All my peers was getting signed. Well, let's be clear. Me and Currency were the only niggas on that cover that didn't have a deal.
Absolutely, correct.
And Blue didn't have a deal at the time. Everybody else on that cover had a deal. So seeing my niggas have deals and lots of money and moving around, it was
like you
tough.
was missing something.
I was missing that final piece. And then we all the last three of us got our deals in 2010.
Right. So you get your deal with Jive.
Right.
Now, at this time when you got your deal, the incredible song, was out. You had the record with
Not Paradise.
Paradise. Pardon me. Excuse me. I'm thinking
good.
Incredible because I was on Incredible.
Right.
And a lot of people was on Incredible.
That was
that
the
a Leak
underground.
record?
It was the underground of Millie.
It was. Was that a record on the Leak or was
That was a record on the Leak.
Because I remember going to the studio with you, D. Angeletti,
Yep.
Sean C. and LV, and you was playing all of these records. This is my first time meeting them too. Anyway, so
Wow.
So Paradise is out. You got Fat Joe on the record,
Remix
the remix,
and Bun B.
and Bun B.
Yeah.
So at this time, you know, like I said, you white hot. I'm looking at it like, okay, my man about to get the rocket booster because he did all of this shit by himself, but now he signed. Now being on the other side of that fence, because me personally, I've never been on the other side of major label fence, right? Did you regret doing that deal?
No.
Why?
If Barry Weiss doesn't leave Jive Records, Mickey Factz is probably in the same space as Big Sean, etc., etc., etc. Barry Weiss was the CEO of Jive, and he started Jive. When he left to go to Def Jam, the whole label folded. So it's not Mickey got dropped. It's not Mickey got let go. The whole label folded. And when the label folded, if I got dropped, then Justin Timberlake got dropped. And so did Chris Brown, and so did R. Kelly. We were label mates. RCA and Epic absolved all the artists that were on Jive. So it's either you go to Epic or you go to RCA. So I did a whole new deal, and I went to RCA. So that's what happened. That's literally what happened. I was in limbo. I did the record with Marsha and Brosha in 2011. We went, I premiered it on 106 in Park. We were getting ready to go to ads for radio. I was about to be out of here. And then the label folded. And once the label folded, they stopped all budgets. Nobody, if you already had ads and they spent that, that's the only time niggas was getting spins from Jive Records. After that, it turned into an RCA situation or Epic situation. And then that's when I fell apart.
Right. So falling apart because that's it's intense, the whole fall apart thing, because you got to come apart before you actually become whole again. So you fall apart as far as the limbo with the record label situations. Now, at that dark time, what was going through your mind? Like, what was the whole?
I was stressed, bro, because now I'm dipping into the other half of my budget. Because when you get signed, you get upfront money. We signed for $200, so I get $100 up front, and then I gotta pay niggas out. I gotta pay family out for getting me where I am. I gotta pay my attorney. I gotta do all of that. The other $100,000. It's the label holds on to do marketing. So now, because I'm not putting many music out at the time, we stopped like feeding the internet, which was the dumbest thing I ever did. Now I gotta figure out how to get hot again with no money. And I'm used to budgets. I'm used to emails coming in every hour. Yo, you want to do this? You want to do this? You got some money for it. You want to do this? You want to do this? You want to do that? You want to do this? You want to do that? And it stopped. It stopped. Everything stopped when, right before Mickey Mouse, right? Everything stopped. And I think, I thank Steve all the time because he was like, yo, you need to do something to get your buzz back. And this is what you need to do. You need to do this Mickey Mouse shit.
And that's what brought it back.
That's what spun the block back and made niggas pull up on me. So I've had like 4 resurgences. I always know how to resurge.
Right. I mean, and that's recreating and reinventing.
Reinventing.
The wheel, right? So you was the first rapper on South by Southwest to have a booking agent. Shout out to
Lee Anderson.
AM Only. Now, is this when you spun the block again with Mickey Mouse? Is this that era?
Nah, this was 08. When we did South by Southwest, there was only 4 rappers at South by Southwest.
Who was those?
5 rappers. 5 rappers. Cudi. Wale, Mickey Factz, and the Cool Kids.
And it's funny because this is the time where y'all niggas was rocking shows with live bands and shit.
Yep.
And niggas wasn't doing that. You know what I mean? Jay-Z Unplugged was like, that was the only thing close to us seeing some shit like that. And y'all niggas was doing live shows.
With bands.
With bands.
I did live shows with bands. I was dancing on stage. I was doing push-ups on stage.
Facts. You was on your James Brown shit.
Yeah.
You was on your Malcolm X shit.
Yeah. I did all of that. That was me.
I remember this fucking SOB show, Mickey Mouse, right? where this guy was an outlandish guy at times. He know how to get a wow factor. Where you had motherfucking Johnson & Johnson baby powder, and you acted as if you were snorting cocaine.
Yep.
On the stage.
Yeah.
And you caught the reaction that you wanted was the reaction you got.
Yeah.
Your antics in drawing people in, right? I'm gonna credit that to marketing.
Yeah.
And a part of the team doing marketing, you did your own marketing also.
Yeah.
Now, how do you?
I also brung out a naked girl in SOBs.
Yeah, you did that too.
Shorty stripped naked.
Yeah, didn't you paint on her or some shit?
Nah, she just stripped naked. It was.
Type of shit I like to
let me
hear.
tell you something. That was against the law.
Did you get in trouble for that?
Larry Gold was like, "Why did you do that?" I was like, "Because of Mickey Factz."
Whole lot.
Nobody. You're not supposed to be nude in an entertainment platform on stage ever. You're not supposed to do that.
You wasn't new. She was
I made
new.
Shorty strip naked.
Oh, you made it. Dude.
TMZ posted, Mickey Factz is going crazy. He's sniffing coke on stage and having women strip naked on stage. That was me. That's me. I did that. That's me. I did that.
This nigga's a wild out, right? So after that,
Kanye before Kanye, my nigga.
legit.
They don't want to talk about that.
Legit. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. You think about it.
A lot of artists,
Yo.
a lot of artists will reach out to you on the low and tell you how much you did for them on the low and how much they wanted to be like you on the low.
Yeah.
Now, with you knowing that, and a lot of these guys are beloved artists this day.
Yeah.
Right? And that takes nothing away from them because they did the work to get to where they got to. How does it feel knowing that you inspired so many of these cats from the early?
I mean, it feels good, but it's also a little like the people don't know. Mm-hmm. You know? Anybody that you've seen from 2009, actually 2008 to 2010, with the exception of the Cool Kids, you gotta credit me. Have to. You just have to do it. Niggas was telling niggas, I'm not gonna say names, but niggas was telling niggas, I just want to be like Mickey Factz.
Nah, at that time, yeah. It was a lot to shoot for at that time. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
The internet was a brand new world, and that was a way that you could be in Africa and not be in Africa. You could be in Cuba and not be in Cuba.
That's a
Like
fact.
this is the World Wide Web. I think a lot of people devalues that and doesn't, take heed to how important this shit is.
Yeah, nah, I mean, listen,
You know?
and not to go back to that situation, but the Royce situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Royce was on live with Russ, Ransom, and the interviewer, 3-Letter Man. And Royce was trying to get Russ to diss me. And Russ was like, I can't diss a nigga that inspired me to do everything I'm doing right now.
Shout out to Russ. Russ is a real one though. I fuck
Super
with
real
Russ.
one.
Everybody anybody after me, cause I gotta credit Soldier Boy. Like Soldier Boy, he was a internet marketing genius, but he was from the South and he was doing what I was doing was unprecedented. Fly nigga rapping at a high level with a crazy team that everybody wanted to be down with, and with the flyest parties and the flyest girls. That was Mickey Factz. And everybody wanted to be a part of that or be like that. Everybody. You could not come downtown without reaching out to me and GFC New York. It was impossible. Impossible. It was because I was already setting the standard. We had Ye coming to our parties through Cudi because Cudi was from Ohio. When Cudi came through, nobody knew who Cudi was. Like we We embraced Cudi. He was at the Bape store. We embraced him. It was like, this is our homie. We gonna show him love. We gonna get him hot. I remember when I was in Fader, and we went to a Fader party, and Cudi was like, nah, you the man because you in Fader. I'm not in Fader. I want to be in Fader. That was me. We had already did that. So for me, when it comes to this shit, anybody after what I did, niggas literally copied what I did and made it better. I was the guinea pig for everybody.
That's what I was about to ask.
I was the guinea pig.
The sacrificial lamb.
I was the sacrificial lamb for everybody to make money because niggas did not care about the internet. They thought the internet was for nerds. The hood did not care. Smoke is a prime example, and not to say that.
Fuck, I am.
But he was like, the internet. Nah, I'm gonna go and be on the mixtape scene. This is where it's at.
Big Mike, nigga, fuck you.
Right, he was with Big Mike. And we all grew up together. So like being on Big Mike, being on Clue, being on Funkmaster Flex, being on K Slade, that was the peak. But
Facts.
when that was happening, I was in China.
Facts.
I was already in China.
Nigga shitted on me a little bit. I usually,
I don't mean
I usually do the shit here.
Nah.
I usually do the shit here, but
That wasn't a shit. That wasn't a shit on Smoke at all. What I'm saying is, we was thinking globally.
that's a fact.
Steve was adamant on not being local. Steve was like, you cannot be local. You have to be Mickey Factz. You are the biggest artist that niggas haven't heard of yet. And I was like, okay. So that I'm not mad. I just want niggas to get. You know what's gonna happen, Smoke? This is gonna happen, Smoke.
What's gonna happen?
I'm gonna die, and when I die, you gonna see everybody. You're gonna see everybody come out the woodworks. All kind of verified niggas come out and say that nigga was the reason why I do what I do. On my son life. That's what's gonna happen.
You know, we all gonna go one day, but look, I'm not even gonna let you put that in the air like that because that was so cryptic to me that I don't like it. And I smoke a lot of weed, and I already be sad and shit.
But it's true.
I don't need that shit.
Nah,
I'm gonna tell you this.
It's true.
I'm gonna tell you this. I feel the same way. However, we here, and these niggas gonna honor you right now.
They gonna honor them, and they should.
These niggas gonna come out the world. We gonna change that narrative right now. Niggas is not gonna have to die to get the flowers on a tombstone. They gonna give us the flowers right now. This is why I created this platform.
I appreciate
if niggas ain't gonna give it to us, I'm gonna make sure we get it.
We gotta steal it.
You feel me? Because that's how it is. At the end of the day, like you said, I was one of the niggas from the outside looking in that was like, the internet, these niggas is nerds.
Right.
Until I understood it, and then I felt left out. And now look, fucking 20 years later, I'm on Twitch. I would have never thought I would be one of these niggas that care about being on the internet so much until I learned how to monetize.
Right.
The internet, everything.
You
now,
feel me?
Bro.
It's everything because shit, nigga, the world could shut down tomorrow. God forbid. I'm still gonna eat.
That's a fact.
Regardless of what, I've made the most money during the pandemic from just building my own space and building my own real estate and building my own IPs, as they would say.
Cause you a hustler.
I mean, we all hustlers. This what we do.
You've always been a hustler, Smoke, and you've always been, you took the baton that I gave you and you ran with it. It's good to see my niggas do what they can do for themselves. It's a lot of niggas that didn't do that.
Facts.
All of us are in a privileged position.
Facts.
We in a privileged position to live off this shit, bro. Like, I look at your wall, I'm like, all these niggas is living off music. All of us. We don't.
Facts.
We don't gotta go. We don't gotta wake up and go to work. If we gotta wake up early, it's to get on a flight to go to work. That's a blessing. I don't think people really get that. That's a blessing. If I don't feel like writing a rap today, I don't gotta write a rap today. If I want to go on vacation for this month, next month, and the following, I can do that. It's a choice, and I feel like us as artists, we need to realize that we are. We are really blessed to be
blessed in a privileged position. You know what I mean? Like I'm sorry, Sean.
Nah,
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm so sorry.
Cause I'm ready to talk to this nigga.
I know you are. But wait, I got.
Cause I gotta tell him something.
Wait, I got a little more. I got a little bit more ground. I got a little more ground to cover. So we talking about this internet thing. It was a time the Ustream era was the shit. And it's so funny. Everything always ties back full circle, especially in the music business. So, you're on Ustream. You're at Rock The Bells.
Yeah.
I can't correct me when I'm wrong, because I could have the series of events wrong. So you're on Ustream live from the show. Joe comes in your room.
I'm in Joe's room.
You're in Joe's. There you go. Exactly. Correct me when I'm, because this series of events. You're in Joe's room on the computer. How the fuck did it escalate to whatever it escalated to? Because I'm like, I remember, but I don't remember at the same time. Like, what was the provoke? Oh, the Method Man top 50 list.
Top 50 list.
That's what it was. I gotta refresh my own memory as it goes.
It was the Method Man top 50 list. Him and Meth spoke. I think Inspector Deck said something. Shout out to Deck. Shout out to Inspector Deck. I'm gonna be on this new album coming out. Joe said something about Deck because Deck said something, and then Joe apologized a week later with Meth and with Deck.
Right.
Raekwon didn't see that apology, so he had to pull a mafia move. And,
That's how that shit went down.
That's how it went down, and he ran down on niggas.
And it was just so funny because you was in the room.
I was in the room.
And I was laughing hysterically. I ain't gonna hold you.
Smoke is a funny nigga, bro.
I still laugh at it today.
That's my nigga.
Because it was fucking hilarious. I'm like, what the fuck is Mick doing in the room while this is going down? And this shit is live on Ustream. Like, niggas couldn't even end the feed. Like, the Killer Bees rushed the room.
It was hot as hell in LA. Let's give some context.
Yo.
I had just flew in from Tokyo, Japan.
Talk.
Right? I had just got off stage, and I was boiling hot while a Honda executives was watching me perform. I go in the room because Joe had AC. And it just so happens that I'm in the room when Raekwon walked in the room. That's what really happened. That's why I was in the room, because it was hot. If it was a nice calm breeze day, I wouldn't have been in that room.
So Joe had AC. That's what brought you there.
Joe had the AC.
You should have stayed hot, nigga. You should have got the fan where you was at. You act like you went from the view. You should have had the fan where you was at, and then that would have been that. But that was whatever. So
This is history, hip hop history.
This hip hop history. So right. So now, all of these things are done. I'm gonna fast forward because it was so. You went on tour with Lupe, which was an amazing feat.
Yeah.
Me knowing you, because at the beginning you and Lupe were Ken and Ryu on opposite sides, didn't even know each other,
Right.
and you had a lot of admiration for Lupe.
Right.
Still do.
Yes.
And the fact that it doubled back and he has that same admiration for you.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts.
That's full circle. It's a proud moment as a friend
Thank
to
you.
watch that, because I know how you feel about that.
Right.
Right.
Thank you.
What was it like touring and working with Lupe Fiasco?
It didn't really hit me until like the end of the tour, cause when we was on the road, like he was already like over it. He had when I came on the tour, it was a 45 city tour. When I came at the tail end of the tour, it was like maybe 17 dates left. When I pulled up, the nigga was mad pumped. He was like, "Oh, this nigga's here! Oh shit!" And at the time, this is 2013. We both on Y3 heavy. So he had on his Y3, I had on my Y3. He was like, yo, we gonna freestyle tonight. Yo, you here. We gotta do this the right way. So he changed his whole set for me to, and mind you, he was on the road with Styley, D1, I forgot the other nigga name that was on the road. When I came on that road, we started freestyling every night after I did my set. I had a 20-minute set right before Styley, and then when he do his set, I would come out and freestyle with him. Every time. And then there was times when I would perform and he would come out and perform with me when I performed. He wouldn't do that with nobody else.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
And it was just like, I was making tons and tons of money on merch, but I didn't get it until the tour was almost over, and I was like, damn, this nigga's a superstar for real. Like, every city we went to, it was sold out. 2,000 people, 3,000 people. Every city. To this day, he just did Alaska. It was 2,500 people. He was calling me like, yo, you want to pull up? I was like, I'm not going to Alaska. I'm very good. I'm good.
Right.
But that's a nigga that I could call and vice versa, and we won't even have to talk about rap. You know, last time I spoke to him, he had dropped the disc going at Royce. But I called
Steve
him.
Jobs.
That's me, right? I'm the king of. I called him. I didn't call him to talk about Steve Jobs. I called him because this kosher restaurant in Atlanta named the chicken sandwich after me.
Yo, he's talking.
So it was like I wanted him to know that because he always make fun of me for eating kosher. I was like, well, they named the chicken sandwich after me, so when you pull up, I got you. That's the type of shit we be on. We be on that type of shit. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? And you know.
That's fire, because y'all both two rapping ass niggas. Now, you know, we was on Twitch before I started taping, and it's gonna be a lot of people that wasn't privy to our conversation beforehand that's on now, that's tuned in, right? So, you know, you mentioned, for one, this is a friendly banter amongst lyricists. This is not to be taken literal, like niggas is dissing niggas and niggas isn't. This is just friendly. You know, niggas is sparring.
It's not that friendly though.
It's not that friendly, but it is friendly because it does. It's no. When I say friendly, it's not an aggressive space. If these niggas see each other, it's not gonna be real smoke.
Right, it's not real smoke. It's not real smoke.
You feel me? I'm saying it's lyrical exercise. Yeah. It's niggas going. It's LeBron going against KD. KD going against fucking Jason Tate. Whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Right.
So anyway, Lupe and Royce have this podcast together on. It was a podcast.
Say What Media,
right? And out of nowhere it ends abruptly. I don't know what happened, what was said. All I know, niggas just started sending rhymes at each other, right? And then I heard Steve Jobs, love it. I heard Royce's joint, loved it. Royce said your name. Now you said before you were the mediator between all of this. For one, you didn't need to be the mediator. You injected yourself. You knew what you was doing.
Said Boogeyman.
I did
you
not.
Knew what you was doing.
I'm not sitting here for that. That's not what I was doing. I literally wanted to be a part of a conversation about lyricism and who's the best.
Okay, I like that.
Good
answer.
I'm not injecting myself into nothing. I wanted to. I felt like the fans and the people needed to hear about lyricism. We as rappers don't talk to each other. We talk to each other via text. I'll text Smoke if he do something fire. Yo, that shit is fire what you did, bro. He'll text me, yo, this shit is crazy what you did. But we won't do it in public. I see nothing wrong with us addressing an issue in public, laughing about it, and then having a positive dialogue about lyricism in public. I see nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
I see nothing wrong with that. And I brought Ransom with Lupe together and RJ Payne with Mickey Factz together. Like, that was something that I curated and I helped put together. And I'm not gonna apologize for that. I think that me injecting, I don't like that word injecting. It sounds too much like the vaccine.
Yeah, nigga said you vaxxed yourself into it.
Niggas,
but all right, so bust it. All right, so bad. With that being said, Royce makes this record. He says your name in a way you don't want it to be said.
He said my name twice and I was okay with it.
Okay, so what made you do Wraith?
I did Wraith because I asked him on the live, was this bar about son and holding a son and where you holding your son chips, was that about me and my son? Because Lupe ain't got no son. Mm-hmm. Is it about me and my son? He said when I wrote it, it wasn't about it. But you know what? You could take that bar. You tattoo it on yourself and wear it in front of 3,000 people. So I said,
he did say that.
I said, okay, cool. So now I'm at.
He said, check all the boxes.
No, he didn't get to that point yet. I'm at angry level 30.
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 100. I'm at angry level 30. Then he starts to check in the boxes shit.
Then you get to 90.
No, I'm at 65.
Okay.
Talk.
Then Joe gets on. And when Joe gets on, the live go from 3,000 to 9,000. So now you got 9,000 people who don't know who the hell I am. Right? Not 9,000, but about 5,000 people who don't know who I am. And Joe and Royce is being disparaging to me. Y'all can do that on a three-way call with me because we all cool. Y'all can go at me all day long on the call, but you take it to the public and you talk down on me and talk down on my accomplishments and you talk down on what I've contributed to the culture. You talk down on me as a lyricist and who I've worked with, and in a negative fashion, whether it's joking or whether it's serious or whether it's sarcasm, I took offense to that.
All right, now hold on. Very rightfully so, you should take offense to it. But you did diss Joe, and you dissed him 4 years ago.
I dissed Joe because he told me to. I dissed Joe because Joe was bullying Drake. He put out Drake.
See, you vaxxed yourself again.
No, wait a second.
You vaxxed yourself again.
Drake, he was bullying Drake. Drake put out 4 diss songs to Drake, and I didn't even tag Joe in the tweet.
But what on YouTube it says Joe Budden's diss.
Smoke. What I said was, Joe, I didn't even tag him in the tweet, Smoke. I said, Joe, what you're doing right now is bullying. He's not gonna respond. You won already. Leave him alone. That's what I said. Joe responds. Mickey Factz got something to say about what I'm doing when he talking about all of this, when all he need to do is get in the booth and rap. Come at me. So, me and my cuckoo Bronx fucking self, I'm headlining a festival in Ohio. As I'm rapping, I'm putting bars together in my head. I called Knots, sent me a beat, laid the shit down, put it out the next day. I didn't think nothing of it. That's why I dissed Joe. I didn't just diss Joe randomly. There was no purpose for me to diss Joe. The nigga said, you want to talk about this? You didn't help me when I needed the help most with the Raekwon shit.
That's why he coming for you. And that's why I said the Ustream shit and I led into that. Because you ain't no motherfucking victim. You be here starting a lot of shit too, nigga.
How did I start?
You ain't low, nigga.
You my man for 20 years and you talking some bullshit. I didn't start nothing with that nigga. He started with me. If I make a tweet about some shit and I don't at you, why do you feel the need to say, come back at me and rap?
Because
when I'm a crazy nigga that'll rap.
Right, because he didn't really...
You know I'm a rap.
I know you are, but he didn't really... You want my phone? He didn't really expect that because...
Then don't say it.
But look, Mick, I want to say
I don't expect a white nerd to shoot me if I say some crazy shit to him. I'm not going to say it to him. Don't say it to me because I'm a rap.
Okay, understood. Now look.
That's for anybody.
Shout out to Joe. Which one is my main cameras? Shout out to Joe Budden. I want to say something. A part of the reason I'm partying right now was from a conversation I had with Joe. That he told me just do it. Just don't look for the money. Don't look for anything. Just do it. So right now, I'm on Joe Budden defense for 2 seconds.
Oh no, we not here for that.
Mickey motherfucking Factz.
We not here for that.
Jack Daniels.
We not here for that.
Renegade. Alright? When you start rapping and you start doing that crazy shit, you motherfucking renegade. You're that nigga.
He told me to come at him.
He told you that on Twitter. He didn't rap. He didn't say your name in no raps. Now, Bust
doesn't matter.
That was 4 years ago. I believe he was partying and he wasn't even a current. He wasn't even rapping like every day.
He was still rapping.
He was partying. So now, where do you want him to come at?
He wasn't
Where do you want him to diss you?
He wasn't partying.
The only place he could get you right now is on the JBP network, and they have 15 minutes dedicated to you this week.
I didn't say Joe Budden name on the diss. Why are we talking about Joe Budden?
Because you dissed him already. Because you told me the other day, you said...
That was 4 years ago.
You said, yeah, I dissed that nigga too, nigga.
That was 4 years ago.
If Crooked come out, nigga, then there's going to be 3 slaughterhouse niggas I killed. And that's what you said, nigga.
I said that verbatim. But the reason why I said that was because Royce made a video saying, Goat got rapper friend too. Goat, nerd got rapper, and Goat got rapper friend too. So in my mind... The only rapping ass nigga that's over there is the great Crooked I. So it's like, I might have to see Crooked now. Do I want to see? No, that's the LA version of me. He gonna not stop. That nigga is ultra nice, and I know what kind of problems that is. So if me saying that to you is saying that because this nigga is never gonna stop. He's that crazy like me. So I got it in my mind. I thought that's what Joe was saying. I'm gonna bring my rap because I know M ain't stepping out. If M step out, I beat the game. I'm taking my quarters and I'm going home. So it ain't M.
If M step out,
I beat the game.
Yeah, you beat the game if M step out, but he's not.
He's not gonna step out.
He's not stepping
so
out.
In my mind, it's like the only nigga that's super cool with Royce on this type of time that's gonna rap is Crooked. So that's why I said Crooked.
Somebody told me Crooked sent out a tweet today. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody on Twitch in my comments right now. Crooked said something along the lines as, "I'm waiting for Slaughterhouse to hit me." So I don't know what that means. I don't know if you about. Look, man, I don't know what's what, man, but I know you be rapping a lot and you be talking a lot of shit, man, and niggas don't like that shit.
I mean, listen, I'm a rapper.
All right, look, speaking of rapping, right?
And let me say this before you get into your question.
Right.
If Slaughterhouse come together because they trying to say it's not because of this energy that me and Lou brought, but if they get back together, when they couldn't do it themselves, and when the labels couldn't do it, when M couldn't do it, when I guess 50 whoever, but if me and Lou the nerds did it, thank me, buy me more flowers.
Buy more flowers.
They trying to spin it that it's not about us, but y'all wasn't having that. I you know what? I think Joel and I think Crooked was campaigning for this. I think they were campaigning to get back together. I believe that wholeheartedly. But I know for a fact Joe is not on that time, and I think Royce is he's
Do
relaxing.
you know for a fact Joe's not on that time?
I think at the time before me dropping this disc, Joe doesn't care about rapping.
I don't think he cares about it as a primary, but he's a rapper like you.
Yeah, he's a rapper, and I think this is exciting him. So if they do get back together, thank me.
Damn,
buy me
you might
more
have
flowers.
just fucked it up, man. They might not come back just because you said that.
Well, you know what? Then
Mickey
still thank me.
talking.
Yeah,
Still thank me.
All right. Anyway,
They having the talks now.
now look, the resurgence of Mickey Factz, right? Because like I said, Mickey Factz is my version of Cactus Jack Mick Foley in my life. He's 3 different niggas. He's Mickey Factz, he's Jack Daniels, and he's Renegade. And I'm gonna get into a Renegade moment, full circle, that came about, I want to say 2018, 2017. I never would have thought, after all the feats and all the accolades that you had, that you would even consider battling. Mm-hmm. And when I say not just, I'm gonna just do this little battle over here, like you went into the league.
Yeah.
Like it was equivalent to a nigga leaving WWE and going to go fight UFC.
Yeah.
That was Kurt Angle leaving WWE and going to Ultimate Fighting.
Right.
Right? And you went over there, and at first, I'm like, what is he doing? I think I text you, like,
You all right?
You alright? Like, and you like, yo, look, man, I got something to prove. I want to rap. I feel like rapping. Nigga, you know what we do. You know what I do. This is what we doing. You battle Daylight. Daylight is one of the top
That's
guys.
what I wanted to get into.
I love Daylight. I actually love the battle culture because I come from that too.
You come from that.
But I don't. My skin isn't as thick as yours. Pause to step in the circle like how you did. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not even. Forget about it.
Right.
But you stood toe to toe with Daylight, and you Steph Curry'd him.
Yeah, yo, out of nowhere, brother.
They try to sweep it under the rug.
He don't sweep it under the rug.
Sweep it under the rug.
He don't sweep it under.
You made him rethink things.
They try to sweep it under that culture.
And they like nice.
That culture, they try to act like
nice.
That culture. It's something that's added to it, cause he didn't quote unquote rap. Same thing with Joe, he ain't rap, and same thing with Royce, he ain't rap. So like they try to sweep it under the rug, but I put hands and feet on Daylight.
Yo,
He's
on his Bronx shit.
He's still talking.
He's
spicy.
on his Bronx.
Now I ain't gonna hold you. You did though. It's for the world to see. If you want Mickey Factz versus Daylight, go to YouTube. Go check that out. Would you ever do that again? Would you give him a rematch?
No, I wouldn't give him a rematch. But I do want to do one more for RBE, and then I'm done.
All right, now look, I'll be a sucker if I ain't mention this.
Good.
The DNA nigga. They was giving it to the DNA nigga.
They was giving it to the DNA nigga.
And I ain't gonna hold you. One round?
Second
I could
round.
give you one round.
That second
He
round.
smacked you up one round.
He smacked me up in that second round.
I ain't gonna hold you.
He smacked me up in the
He
second
smacked you up in that, and I didn't even.
It was bad.
I didn't even expect that to happen because I'm pro Mickey Factz at the end of the day, but I'd be a bitch ass nigga if I didn't say the DNA nigga he kicked your ass in that second round.
Now he did. He
Now
did.
I don't know if he won the battle. I'm not gonna go as to say that, but what I will say is that was a very good competitive battle, and you usually being the aggressor. How did it feel being on defense?
I was in a room full of homies that was homies with him. So if I got niggas behind me that's not going crazy, like he got homies behind him going crazy, it's, the optics of it is gonna be different. But ain't nothing. People keep saying I never heard Mickey spit like this on the Royce disc. I did it with Daylight and I did it with DNA. Same thing. And I
Same
did
thing.
it with Danger Zone. I did all of that. I did it. And it's just that they were going crazy for this nigga. I was watching it today actually, and I was like, these niggas is really going crazy off of everything he says. And when I rap, it's that's all you hear. You don't hear and I know I'm saying wild shit because I always say wild shit. I've been saying wild shit for 20 years. So if niggas is not going crazy there,
It's one-sided. You think it's one-sided?
and then when you look at the comments, the newest comments, niggas is like, Mickey won. If you look at all of the newest comments, Mickey won.
I gotta
Yeah,
watch that again.
DNA won the second round. I give him that second round. He didn't out-rap me in that first round. In that third round, he was talking about himself and his accolades in the culture. So the culture's always going to go with the culture because this is what they do.
That's facts.
Right.
I broke that man down, and I told him who told on the nigga, which was Clip. Shout to Charlie. It was Charlie. What you want me to do?
Now Charlie go back with us 20 plus ago.
Charlie,
he's
me
from-
and we go back
we
20
go-
years.
Yeah, he goes back from our era. So
From our era.
that makes sense. Now, with that being said, you 30 day, you know it's questionable with you and DNA, right?
Right?
But you won't give him a rematch. But would you do a part 2 against DNA?
Nah.
All right, so you standing tall on both. So I respect it because I was about to say, if you took that, then it feel like you just want some get back. So it might be a doubt in your mind. But you said no, so that means you're comfortable with whatever it is. So this next pretentious. I know you're not. You probably working on it already because when you plant seeds, they usually grow. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's probably something being spoken about.
It's no,
That RBE battle, like who you got, you don't have to say the person. You can give me
No, I
3
could- I
people.
could-
Who you got in mind?
I
Like,
mean,
what you trying to do?
the only person I really had in mind was Iron Solomon.
Shout out to Iron Solomon.
Solomon.
You know, I seen Iron Solomon on my Insta. I gotta hit Iron Solomon.
Hit
up.
him.
You why
Iron
Iron Solomon?
Solomon.
Iron Solomon's a legend.
He is.
We was scared of that nigga.
Until.
Until Murder Mook.
Yeah,
Until Murder,
yeah.
not even we was until
Yeah,
Murder Mook.
Until Murder Mook.
Until Mook.
Yeah.
Niggas was scared of that nigga. From 03 to like 03 to 2012, niggas was scared.
He was Eminem in the game, for real.
Is he still going right now, Iron Solomon?
He
Is
has
still battling?
the last time he battled was the last time I battled. We battled
Okay.
on the same card.
Okay, so it's a fair
It's a fair judgment
fair
of.
judgment of a battle.
I would love to take him. That
He on live right now.
Iron Solomon, I told you.
shit.
I knew something. Hey yo,
what's up?
plug him in. Pause. Go live with him right now. Go live with Iron Solomon. Let's pull this
he-
up.
Oh, shit.
I would do that, but it wouldn't be personal. I respect and admire him so much. Like, you know, niggas was scared of him, B. They was scared of that man for a long time.
You got him in. Let me know when he's in.
I tapped it. Let's go ahead.
Oh, that's the homie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Iron Solomon is tapped in. Hold on, let me reverse my camera. Hey yo, Iron, what's up, bro? All is well, man. Hold on, let me get you on this joint. I'm currently podcasting live with our brother Mickey Factz. Also, fucking I'm trying to fucking get you tapped in on this. What I gotta do it on my phone? Hold on, one second. Actually, nah, it's gonna fuck up my live if I do that. Nah? Alright, give me 1 second, Iron. Hold on, let me get you on the Bluetooth for real. Hold on. Get Iron Solomon plugged in. Alright, cool. Now we here. Iron, you still here?
I could hear him. It's cool.
You can hear him?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Yo, Mickey said if he was to come out to do RBE, he said the person he wants to go against is the great Iron Solomon.
Right.
Like I seen his come up since like when he was popping out with the Cool Kids and he was kicking at SOBs and stuff. But I know that it comes from a place of like respect, mutual respect, and
It's the
the way
setup.
he just tapped in, with his exchange with Royce, like, I think it's dope to have people see him in that zone right now, to me, because that record is crazy. He really went crazy with that.
Love, brother. Love.
Well, I don't know, man. I might have to gaslight this because I kind of want to see it now that I heard it. You know what I mean? And also, brother, you know what I mean. I gotta have you up here. We do for a conversation. You know what I mean? And look, talk to your
Hey,
brother, man.
yo, what's up, brother? I'm good, man. Listen, you know, it's love on our side. I know we spoke about this in 2018, 2019. It's not no personal thing between me and you. It's a high level of respect for what you do. And like I told Dizza, we were scared of you. We were scared of what you was doing downtown. I saw you when you was in Wetlands. I saw you in your CBGBs. I saw you in these streets. I saw it. So it's a respect level. It's not like I'm gonna be digging deep and I'm calling people. Nah, it's more like this guy is one of us. He's an elite lyricist, and if I'm a go against somebody, it gotta be either I want to be that, but he talking this URL stuff and love the Beasley smack Chico, but I gave my word to ARP that my last one would be with Iron, or not with Iron, but with them. And I don't care how long it takes. If you say, Mickey, you know what? I need to take 2 venomous ones, and it's 2024. The moment I get the phone call, I want it to be like a Rum Nitty Iron kind of thing. That's what I want. And it's love for you, brother. You know that. You out of everybody know that.
Nah, all the way, brother. It's all the way.
Right. So that's what I had to say.
Yeah, let's smoke gas, man.
Hey yo, cause the nigga trying to bait you, bro. He baiting you, bro. He baiting you. He's ready. He got something ready. But look, brother, thank you for checking in. Hang out a little bit. I'm definitely, you know what I mean, I'm about to, follow him on my joint, and we gonna connect. I'm gonna send you my math, and we gonna keep it going.
With Ed Boogie, we was talking about you.
Shout out to Up North Trips, man. Ed Boogie, that's my brother. Yeah.
And we was talking about Dead 10. I grew up with Dead 10.
Get the fuck out of here. How the fuck do you...
Yeah, we got
Look, that's a whole nother story.
Dan 10 is the GOAT.
Hey, yo, look. Currently, Denton is a brother of mine.
Don't do that.
And me and him have some type of smoke right now.
Oh yeah, it's big smoke.
We got some
Big
type
smoke.
of smoke right now.
Big smoke.
But I love
It's like Funko.
It's big smoke.
it be like that. It be like that.
But it's brotherly smoke.
It be like that. No, it wasn't brotherly smoke
it's
for
not-
a minute.
it's not
I had to. I was a little emotional.
Oh,
but
man.
then, yeah, it's crazy that you grew up with him, because that's somebody I grew up with also.
Probably the first freestyles I ever spit in life was in Mr. Citron's math class in 6th grade with Otto Ozzy and Dead 10. But he was just Dennis.
This nigga Dennis, man.
Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Shout out to Den Diddy. But yo, brother, thank you for checking in, man. I'm gonna get at you soon. My brother. Yup, love. Here, Rich. Keep the live going.
Hold on. That Den 10 shit got you hot right now.
Nah, don't got me hot. At the end of the day, that's my brother. So when a nigga heckle and a nigga feels some type of way, and we got our history, and it is, and I gaslight a lot of shit too.
Nigga, me and you the
But
same
but at the end of the day, ain't nothing really that serious, cause I'm a real nigga. Niggas is real niggas. Ain't got no time for none of that shit. But bust it.
We got 15 minutes.
You got 15 minutes before you get this nigga. What are you, your own manager? This nigga, you got 15 minutes. You could have texted me that. Look,
Sorry.
look. We have this segment. We got 2 segments on this show.
Let's do it.
Oh my God, Curvid, it's my son. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get at him in a second. Right, so we got one of these segments on our show called Shoot the Five with Show.
Okay.
Now, basically, Show asks you 5 questions, and you think of the first thing that comes to mind when you hear these, not questions, names. Shoot the 5.
Lupe Fiasco.
Brother.
Jada Kiss.
Top 5 dead or alive.
Nas.
Escobar season.
Royce the 5'9".
The homie.
Mickey Factz.
The Space King.
Talk your shit, man.
I got one last one. Big Daddy Kane.
My inspiration. My inspiration. I wouldn't be here without Kane.
When you change your name to Factz, Mickey,
2006.
I don't think you made Factz up, Mickey. I think that's mine, Mickey.
Here we go. You think that's whose?
That's mine.
I was saying facts at the end of my verses in 2006, 2007, 2008. Facts.
I think I was.
You know what? You can have it.
I was about to say, who the fuck this nigga think he is?
Yo, bro.
You can have it.
That's big facts right there. I gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
That's me.
Don't you dare.
Facts.
Don't you dare take all this lineage from this conversation to
Listen,
inject
man,
your
listen,
fucking
man,
Broadway
listen,
bullshit
man.
inside
Listen,
of stealing
man,
some shit that don't belong to you.
Listen, man, I'm here too.
Yeah, you just got here.
You here too.
You just got
he
here.
definitely just
You
got
a
here. but
couple months fresh, nigga.
Let's give my
fuck is
man his
wrong with
last
this nigga,
15.
man?
Like, give him the last 15 though, because I've been wanting to talk to my. I know this is a flowers thing, and I was hoping we could do 3 o'clock to 5:30. But I want to hear what Show got to say, because I'm a fan of Show. I text Smoke like, yo, this is the
He let me
horniest
talk.
nigga. This the
Yo.
horniest nigga I ever met in my life. This nigga always trying to
I'm
beat
on
on
my
the
bullshit.
joint. Yeah,
I'm
what's
on my
up? What's up?
bullshit.
Let's have a conversation.
Oh, okay.
What
So
you
I-
wanna have a conversation about?
It's up
brother?
to you.
You just got hot on me.
One second, y'all. Let me play his little stupid music.
Oh, we gonna do Pornstar of the week? Oh, this whole segment gonna be Pornstar of the week.
That's what he.
You know
That's
what I'm
what he
saying?
wants to
Yo,
talk
but
about.
check this out, yeah. You just shitted on me with the Playboy Mansion shit.
Yeah, I've been there.
And your name is Mickey Factz, and you know what I'm saying? I call myself the big fact, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
you got it.
I got it.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Thank you.
know
I
what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna give it to you, my brother.
Let's talk the talk though. I'm here
Let's
for the talk.
All right, let's talk the talk, because you got a porn star of the week.
Too lurky.
My porn star of the
Do
week.
you have him? Hold on, because you talking like I had a porn star of the week, but we gonna go with you, and we could just talk about, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the big horn dog. You're not taking that from me.
I'm not. I don't want that title at all.
Yeah, let me get that.
You got it.
I'm the big sleaze bag.
Right, as you should.
Yeah. It's me and Peter Guns.
Okay,
That's the big homie.
I accept it.
All right. So
This nigga just put himself with Peter Guns.
yeah, Peter Guns, that nigga, man. You know,
Shout out to Guns.
I fucks with all the homies, like, you know what I'm saying? Peter Guns, Max B. There's a couple of niggas out there, man, I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Marcus before, you know what I'm saying? The whole syphilis thing and all that. But it's
What?
a couple of niggas. Listen, man.
Stay on topic, Slime.
We on topic. We on porn stars here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but listen, I said before the shit, he was the man. You know what I'm saying? But
cool.
what we doing right here?
All
Mickey,
right.
what we doing, Mickey?
My porn star of the week is the homie, Jasmine Cashmere.
Jasmine fucking Cashmere. Now look. Jasmine, Miss Jasmine. I done winked off to you about
Mrs. Jasmine.
Mrs. Jasmine.
What's up? What you want to know? You want to know the real?
Yeah, talk to me.
I'm the reason she don't do porn no more.
Why is that?
Oh wow.
I'm the reason she don't do porn no more.
Why is that, brother?
Jasmine Cashmere used to not DM me. She used to message me on IM all the time. We used to talk all the time.
All right, hold on. Where we getting with this? Because you making me. Where we getting with this?
Listen, I told Dizza, I said this nigga might swing on me. Don't swing on me.
I'm not gonna swing on you, brother. I ain't gonna swing. I took it.
Listen.
You seen the lean back.
Listen.
You seen the lean back?
Yeah.
Did
yeah.
you
The
peep
lean
the
back,
posture?
the lean back is
Did you
usually when
peep
it.
the posture,
That's the
Mickey?
usually I'm calm until you say some wild shit and I'm gonna hook off.
I ain't gonna swing on you, Mickey.
Listen.
I just gave you big facts. Now,
Listen, Jasmine-
what you about to take from me?
Listen, Jasmine used to not DM me. She used to send messages to me on AIM. We used to talk all the time. And she was like, look,
Go ahead.
this was 09. This song came out in April of 2008. She was like, yo, I just came across, one of your songs, Automatic. You know that song.
Automatic. That was my shit.
Automatic. I performed that song in front of L.A. Reid, by the way. He said it was a hit record. Anyway, so
Nigga, yeah.
and it was on the Honda commercial, the second one. But
wow.
that's neither here nor there. So Jasmine Cashmere reaches out to me like, yo, this song is beautiful. After hearing this song, I don't want to do porn no more. I don't want to do porn no more. Her last scene was 2009.
Why she listen to this thing for?
Jasmine Cashmere's last scene was 2009.
Why you told me that?
Cause I'm him.
Factz.
Oh!
That's the hard. Hey, Dizzy, that was hard.
That's my voice though.
Oh, but it's
But you shitted on me.
That's why
tag
they
team.
paid the big bucks.
That's why they pay you the big bucks. This is Pompeii. The city of Pompeii. I'm gonna change your name from Smoke to the city of Pompeii.
That, though. That's the lineage of that.
That's the lineage of that. I wrote a blog on it in 2009 on Tumblr. If you Google it, you could pull it up. That's me. That's me. Now, am I happy she quit? I don't know about all that. But, you know, I'm happy that she's married and she's happy. You know what I'm saying?
you
But at that
inspired
time,
something.
she was going through it at that time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she was like, yo, this automatic record, I love it. And, you know, and mind you, again, like I said, it came out in April 08. She was hitting me in 09 saying, yo, this shit, I don't want to do porn no more.
Yo, but shout out to her though for that.
She's the
if
GOAT.
she wasn't feeling right, if porn didn't have her in the right mental state
She's
of mind,
top 5.
bro, come on.
She's
Come
top
on, we
5.
not doing that. I was about to, you know what I'm saying? We was going somewhere else with it. Miss Jazz, you know what you are. She know what she is.
Who?
Porn. Nigga,
Who?
She like you. She
Janet
top-
Jack me?
Now she
Oh.
Janet Jack me up there too. So now that's
Who was you gonna
that's
say?
The big though. She top 5 dead or alive.
But who was you gonna say?
You said Jasmine Casimir, right?
Yeah, she's top 5.
Top 5 dead or alive.
Yeah, dead or
Yeah,
alive.
I'll give her that.
She's top 5 dead or alive.
I'll give her that.
Easily.
I'll give her that. And she's probably one of the prettiest women.
Easily. Chi-Town
She's
legend.
probably one of the prettiest women.
Chi-Town
I'm saying
legend.
like face wise.
She's
So
she's
I
a
ain't know about, you know what I'm saying, her mental health or whatever was not right,
Right.
when she was doing porn. So if your song inspired her to get out of porn and she's right now,
That's what
married
we
and
do.
all that.
We make
you
music
know what
to
I'm saying?
inspire
Like
people.
that's dope. That's a dope story too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So she Pornstar of the week, but shout out to her for getting her self correct.
Right.
My
And
nigga,
it's-
Nicki
it-
put
it-
out a spiritual and made her get her
Yo,
life
and
right.
it's life after porn
Hold
though.
on, man.
It's
My
life
nigga
after
put it.
porn
Let me
though.
get some applause for that.
Nah, real talk.
Some
It's
motherfucking
it's
applause
life
for
after
that,
porn
man.
though. But you know what I'm saying? But one thing about porn though, it lives forever on the net. So I can still visit that.
Stick it
Sorry,
turned back into the
Jasmine.
scum.
I'm saying shout out to you and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sis, you know. I still gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because in the time of my life, you know what I'm saying, you made me a man. How I supposed to be a man is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
She's the GOAT. I love her.
So we gonna go with Jasmine
That's the homie.
Cashmere.
I used to call her
And
Jazzy. I used to call her
Oh,
Jazzy.
you know a person, so you see, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's love.
You know what I'm saying? She's
Love.
Jasmine Cashmere to me.
Jazzy.
So
Niggas
shout out to
wild,
Jasmine
right?
Cashmere. Shout out to that was a dope.
Nah, that was
POW.
great. That was a great story to go with it. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That was the first.
I got
story
another one.
Let's go. Come on, B, because you took all the questions, nigga.
Nah, he good.
But
That's-
nah.
that's
You know
my
what?
brother. That's my
Nah,
brother.
that was fire though. You really handled your business.
That's my brother, and
You've been holding it down.
He did what I was hoping Drink Champs was gonna do. He did what Drink Champs I was hoping what they was gonna do. They did me great, pause, but he exceeded expectations. But let me get into this
Yeah,
this
let's
new
go,
story.
let's go.
So I was doing the first Honda commercial in L.A.
Yo, I'm sorry. Look at this nigga.
That's my man.
Look at this.
That's
But
what
when
he
I
do.
gave you flowers just now, you ain't even.
It's different when it comes from a nigga that be doing something. You a nigga, nah, I'm just joking. Nah, you always give me my flowers.
So look.
I love it.
Sorry.
Nah, you good. Second time in LA ever. This is 2009. I did the Honda commercial, whatever. I'm staying at the Roosevelt. I tell my man Ork, the other Steve, yo, I'm about to go downstairs. I gotta get some food real quick. I get in the elevator. I go downstairs. I get my food. I get back on the elevator. A nigga rush into the elevator with 3 women. It was Ron Jeremy.
Come on, you shitting on.
Ron Jeremy walks into
That's
the
the
joint.
big homie, bro.
Right? Now I'm staying on the 12th floor. My memory is impeccable. I'm staying on the 12th floor. Ron Jeremy like, yo, your ID card can get us to any floor. Could you please put us on the 3rd floor?
Yes, Mr. Jeremy.
I was like, all right, I got you. Yeah, that's literally what I said.
Yeah, yes, Mr. Jeremy.
I said, yes, Mr. Jeremy.
Yeah.
Got him to the 3rd floor. He was like, yo, appreciate you so much. I've been trying to get into this building for the past hour. Why don't you pull up to the party we having a hotel room party. I said, bet. I go upstairs. I tell Steve, I'm like, yo, Ark, Ron Jeremy downstairs. He had 3 honeys with him. They all look like porn stars, fake tits, fake lips, all that. I was like, this shit is crazy. He's like, yeah, go downstairs, have a good time.
Bunnies. We call those bunnies.
He's like, yo, have a good time. I go back downstairs to the 5th floor. We go into the room. The nigga Ron Jeremy, it looked like a scene out of the Dave Chappelle show. A scene out of the Dave Chappelle show. It's all kind of wild shit in this room going on. Freaky looking niggas in like the Rick James and the Prince show.
Yeah.
So Ron Jeremy like, oh, this is the guy that got me into the hotels.
He introduces you like that in the party?
Yes. On my son.
So it's like all the freaky niggas and everything going on. He's like, hey, this is the guy.
So after he says that, I never see him after that. Another nigga pull up on me, give me a what is it? A dime bag of coke. Actually, give me 3
This
dime
nigga
bags
talking.
of coke. He gave me 3 dime bags of coke. So I run into a nigga who knows who I am, and the bathroom door's open. So we in the bathroom, but the bathroom's door open, and we just chilling. We just talking shit
Wait,
about
what's
music.
going on here? Because
No,
nigga gave you a dime bag of coke.
Come on,
No, but what's
bro.
going
Why
on
the
here? This
fuck
is mad
you
random. My nigga, I smoke mad weed. I don't know. This is some whole other shit.
On, bro.
This
Let
is-
he's going in the zone, bro.
Three dime bags of coke, not just one. 3.
What the fuck is happening?
Let him go, bro.
Because I got Ron in the party. They gave me
We got
3.
Ron. It's Ron Jeremy party. It's cocaine.
But this nigga
man.
don't do cocaine.
I don't do
So
cocaine.
what? This for the bitches. It could be for the bitches. We
This-
don't know this, man. You
Alright,
fucking up the joint.
Alright,
Shaw's a smart nigga. So we in the bathroom. This is 2009. If my wife watching it, 2009,
Yeah.
right?
It's way
So I'm chilling in a joint with dark hair, white girl, dark hair, walk into the room.
Brunette.
Brunette
Brunette
walk
bunny.
into the room.
Which one of you guys got the code?
Me. Fast. Me. Fuck is you talking about?
I was like, I got the coke, but what are you trying to do for this coke?
Bronx, nigga. New York City.
And me and her went back and forth for like 5-10 minutes about like what she was trying to do for this coke.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the ending up for interpretation, like Inception.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm mad you ain't keep going, but I respect it.
She eventually got the bag of coke.
That's all we needed.
You know what I'm saying? And then I gave the other 2 bags of coke to homie, cause I don't do drugs. I haven't done drugs since 05.
So you only used 1 bag of coke to do,
What I needed to do.
and you ain't even. You're not a simp. I'm fucking Mickey fucking Factz.
Listen,
Mickey fucking Factz.
Y'all niggas lost me
He
when y'all
ain't
niggas
even
start
get
talking
up,
about
and he
cocaine
gave the
and
other
shit.
2 bags to his man, not even his man, the other nigga, whoever's there. That's you. Do whatever you do with the Yola.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And
if
I'm
we
you know
ain't
what I'm
have,
trying to say.
if I ain't have to do another interview, I'd have been here. I have so many
I
stories.
know that's yo. Look, man.
Damn, B. I'm
I didn't even expect you to be double booked and all that.
Yo,
but this nigga, he
I
just,
was
he just
around
bought a
niggas.
home. He just bought a home, and he doesn't live in New York City anymore. You know what I mean? So my brother flew out here.
Bro.
We've been talking about this interview for like the past 2-3 months.
Yes.
So and we had it planned for right now. So everything is on schedule. So I understand you're not gonna be in the city for a long time. So I'm definitely appreciative of your time.
Thank you,
And
brother.
coming up here to come chop it up with me and allowing me to buy you some more flowers.
Thank you.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Steve-O.
we ain't
Steve-O.
getting into the Stevenson stories, man. I heard you used to be in.
Oh no!
Shit,
Oh
what?
wait a second!
We ain't getting
hold
to
on,
that.
yo, Tech,
Like, see,
give
you
me
ain't let
take
me-
5,
you ain't
Tech.
tap
Hold
me
on,
in.
hold
You
on.
ain't tap-
Go ahead, talk that shit.
Go ahead. No, you
No, go ahead.
You sound like you know some shit.
Nah, because my
knew some
son
shit?
went to Stevenson with Remy, and this nigga was that nigga in high school too. Like how Bams came up here and gave me my flowers. How I was that nigga in my high school. Louis D. Brandeis. Shout out to all my Brandeis niggas out there from the era. Rest in peace, EJ. But my dog was actually in that era as well in the Bronx, wreaking havoc.
Wreaking havoc.
Who else did you go to Stevenson with?
On Stevenson, Blackout, Dragon, and Remy. Those are the 3. Those are the 3 notable people that came from that school and my class.
My man went to that high school with y'all too. My
Right.
man Jay, he used to say he used to see y'all niggas in the auditorium, lunchroom going in and cutting school. I used to go at it, bro.
Remy was like,
Legit, I heard
she was a monster in school. She was a monster. She was a monster in school. And when I was coming up in the game, she was already solidified. You know what I mean? And I said something. I want to apologize publicly to her. Hopefully she sees this. What Smoke said was true. Like, I was a cocky nigga back then, and I said some things, you know what I'm saying, about her. You know, that I was writing for her, and I didn't write for Remy Ma. Like, I want that to be known right here. I did not write anything for Remy Ma, but I was saying that because she was so nice. It was like me, her, and Blackout. We were the 3 top nice niggas in the school because Drag graduated in 96. So niggas was saying I was writing for her. Now, we had a writing session one time in English class. You know what I'm saying? And when we was in this English class, you know, I might have gave her a line or 2 or 3. She wasn't on at the time.
This is Remy Martin.
This is Remy Ma.
Remy Ma.
Yes.
Remy
No, I'm
Ma.
talking about at the time.
Yeah, Remy
It's
Martin.
Martin.
At the time,
She was
yeah.
Remy Martin.
At the time, yeah.
So, like, but it wasn't like I wrote a full verse. I never wrote anything for her past. I never wrote anything for her. Like, when I feel like if me and Smoke is in the studio,
You fed me lines before.
right, and he's fed me lines before. So, like, I don't consider that writing, but
It's a collab.
It's it's collaborative art, and there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. A line or 2, and that's what happened in that instance. But because I was cocky and I was feeling myself at that time, I over embellished that with Remy Ma. So, Remy, Castle Hill Queen, I apologize publicly because I did this on Street Sweepers Radio. This is 50 and all that. And she was locked up, so I can only imagine what she was feeling seeing that. I want to apologize because that was my literal sister at that time. Like, I would see whenever she came to school, I was happy to see her. She's one of the best MCs at that time and still now, female MCs, period. And she was a monster. She was a monster in school. Whenever she pulled up, people was just excited because it felt like that 90s flow rap was her. That was her. So, you know, I want to apologize for the 4th or 5th time. You know, I was out of pocket. I was wrong. You know, I hope she sees this, and I hope she accepts my apology. Much love to her and her marriage and her children. It's a lot of love for Remy. It's always been a lot of love, but I was very full of myself in 08, 09, 2010. And because, like what Smoke said, I was shitted on for so many years. So many niggas overlooked me. When I finally got that chance to, like, talk my shit, I got out of pocket. I got out of hand all the time. Like, in all kind of situations and scenarios. I did that shit one time where Ye was in the crowd for Cudi, and the Cool Kids was there, and Steve Saint, and like Nakim jumped on stage while I was performing, and I stopped the song like, everybody get off the effing stage. I'm the star. Y'all get off stage. It's
You
me.
did that?
Yeah, I did that.
Kanye before Kanye.
I did that, and Ye was in the crowd when that happened.
Yeah, he was having a meltdown out there.
I don't want to say it's a meltdown. I almost fell off the stage, and I was like, I'm the artist. Like, at that time, I was. Let's be clear, I was wrong for doing that.
That way.
But I almost fell off the stage,
But
and I'm
you
like,
were right.
y'all niggas is the A&R manager. Don't be on stage. Like, and I took it to a level that I shouldn't have taken it to. But at that time, that was the mindset that I was in, because it was like, I'm finally here. Let me enjoy this. Because for a long time, people shitted on me. For a long time. Even though I'm killing niggas in the streets, Smoke, if niggas wanted to battle, Smoke called me. Yo, Mick, pull up, because I'm not doing it. You do it. And I would kill a nigga.
That's a fact.
Without a second thought. So what if I got work in the morning? I'm pulling up. And Smoke was the catalyst for that. So as much as he gives me my flowers, and I'm always appreciative, because we did this on Clubhouse as well, Smoke was really my first rapper friend. I love this nigga.
Man,
this is my first rapper friend. Like, because Numbers left. He didn't go in another room and no, that nigga left. You know how Numbers do.
He's still the same way.
Him and his brothers, they looked at their watches. It's time to go. Smoke stayed, and me and Smoke built a rapport over the course of 20 years. 20. To the point where I was mad I wasn't on Color Money. I sent some shots at these niggas.
Yeah, nigga dissed me.
Cause I looked at this man like, if you do it, I need to be on it too.
That's
until I matured. You know what I'm saying? And I was wrong for that too. I was wrong to shoot at my brother, but I didn't understand the business. So I was like, you know what? I was wrong for that. I apologized to him after that.
You did.
And then I spun the block and was like, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Let's do the rush.
That's a fact. That was the first record that got me on Not Right.
That was the first. It circles back to that story. When I'm gonna be on Not Right? When Mickey put you on Not Right?
Yeah, nigga did put me on Not Right.
We need to update Smoke.
Mickey and Steve.
Factz.
Mickey and Steve put me on Not Right.
Right. You know, and I said, bet you on Not Right. Let's do this record with the Ultimate with Corey Guns, Currency. Come down to that was Steve. Come down to the Ninja Factory. All of that. That's my brother. So it's like, yo, man, we have millions of stories, millions, where he would come over to the crib and think we chilling, and I make the nigga rap in front of 3 other niggas.
Facts.
And he would say,
and
yo,
we was filming it.
Yeah, and he would be like, Jack, this is what you brought me over here for, Jack,
nigga,
for real?
Yeah, right.
But one of the niggas that I rap for was Dutch. And
Dutch,
is a
that
nigga
was the
that I
first
known
thing-
over 22.
That
You
was
know
the
what I mean? So,
first time you met Dutch.
Facts. You introduced me to Dutch, and look at Dutch now.
Managing Crit. He was staying at my crib.
And he was staying at mine too.
Right.
So we
Both my
fucking-
cribs.
So yeah, so we figured it out.
That's crazy,
We figured out for our friends.
And
man.
that's and to me, you know, it's a disservice that the Double XL didn't put you on the cover. It's a disservice.
Somebody said.
Because look where you are now. But guess what? They didn't put Drake on that cover either. They
Or
didn't,
Nicki.
Or Nicki. And look where you are now. You know, you one of the greats. We revere you. The same way, you know, I give everybody else their flowers. Nigga, you one of the best out here, man. And us running in the streets in Harlem is the same thing as us running in the hallways in school, my nigga. When niggas say, who you went to school with? I went to school with these niggas. But who was you in the streets with? I was in the streets with this nigga. Literally was in the streets with this nigga right here. Right here. This one. And I'm just happy that you're in a place where you are now. I'm happy that niggas is revering you and showing you your love. You know what I'm saying? I hit you on the side like, yo, you doing some shit. You channeling this nigga. You channeling big. You know, I'm very proud of you. Very, very, very proud of you. I'm proud of anybody that came from where we came from. Nem, I'm so proud of Nem. Owning up to who he is. Nem was in the studio when I did my first song as Mickey Factz. When I did Mickey
brother.
James.
Shout
He was
out
in the
to Nem.
studio and he was like, this is incredible. He was there in White Bone House.
Crazy.
You know, so it's a lot of love for you, brother. Thank you for having me up here because when I was seeing your show, I was like, man, all these niggas is up here. I'm in Atlanta now. I got off the plane at 1 o'clock.
He was here at 3.
I was here at 3:30. I was trying to get at 2. That's how bad I wanted to be here.
But yo,
Because-
this was a show though, boy.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me here.
My
Yo,
nigga.
Mick.
What?
Only
20 more, baby.
20 more. Only thing I'm gonna request. I need my picture up here.
Nah, you know what? I got a picture that
Yes, he do.
I got a picture of us
He got a
on
new
stage when
group.
we did the rush.
I need
I got
that.
a new group of pictures that's coming with some plaques.
That's a fact.
Cause I'm looking
and
around.
You are on the you're on the
Nah,
wall.
you're on this- you
You're
on
on the
this
wall,
road,
bro.
trust
I
me.
gotta
You're
be
wall.
on this wall, man.
I
'cause
got a good picture of
the
us
only
from the
nigga I
famous
see
file.
here that was here from the wall that was here with us is Shipes.
Numbers up there.
Numbers, Shipes and numbers. I need to be and your pops.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
to be on the wall.
Nah, you got to be on the wall. Yeah, Nem and Mook up there.
Nem and Mook too. Okay, okay. Brown and Quaz and Saint
Yeah,
need to be
yeah,
on the wall
yeah,
too.
nah, you
we
right.
need
We
to
got-
be on the wall, bro.
Look, man. It's already on the next wave.
Okay, cool. I'm just
It's already
I'm
on
just
the
saying
next
it.
wave of the room. I'm still doing my room. You feel
Okay,
me?
nah.
It's still coming about. But yes,
I would
yes,
love to see
done.
me and my brothers on the room because we love you. You know more than everybody on this room loves you. They love you, but we really, really love you. You know what I mean? We really, really love you, and we should be on the wall. I want to be able to walk in and see my. I want to. I'm looking around. That's Kurt. That's Wiz. That's Chris. That's Ross. Where? Kendrick. When last time I was supposed to? Nip. God bless his dad, Nick. Big. You ever met Big? Prodigy. RP Prodigy.
That nigga right there.
Ray. Rock.
Came to talk.
Nas. I'm seeing everybody on the wall. Hulk Hogan like this.
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair. Where is GFC on the wall?
Nah, GFC got a special place on the wall,
I ain't
man.
even on the
It's
wall
in my
neither,
next
man.
wave. You wanna, yo, dogs.
That's it. You know,
Relax, John
and
Cena.
you notice, I'm probably the only nigga aside from GFC is gonna be able to talk to him like this.
That's
Nah, Steve already, you know Steve.
He came up here.
Steve helped me put the place together.
Did he do the episode?
Not yet. Steve don't want to be on camera, but Saint and Quasi will come up here.
Yes.
And Steve will be behind the camera like Parks, and we'll just hear his voice.
That's how it should be. And I think those are the only three that are gonna be able to talk to him like me. Mook was cool up here. They was reminiscent. But you see how we interact. He barking on me about the Joe shit, and then I'm barking on him. But he know I love him so much.
I love you too, bro. I love you too.
Pompeii residence.
when you called the house.
It's a Pompeii residence. No one's here to answer your call at the time. Please leave a message.
And he would call me.
That's crazy.
And he would call me.
To the answer machine.
And he would call me. You reach Mickey Fact. No, you reach Mark Williams at the Vincent Fraud.
Vincent Fraud.
Leave a message. The same thing.
From then.
That's how far we go back.
House phone era, man.
House phone era.
Hold on, my mom's got to use the phone era.
Yeah, that's the era we come from. So, I'm blessed to have been up here for this. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Brother, I love you.
I love you too.
Look, man. Before we leave, I always, when I don't have a guest, I leave the gems. When I have a gem in front of me, it's only right that the gem leaves a gem. What is a gem for anybody out there chasing their dream?
Yo, man, I'm gonna be doing some shit. It's exclusive. I'm gonna be doing some shit with LL Cool J on August 11th. Some wild shit. And it's a spin the block moment. That same show at SOB's. LL Cool J is in the McDonald's across the street. I walk in, I said, "Oh, LL, what up? My name is Vicky Fact." He's like, "I know who you are. What's up?" I was like, "Yo, man, you're LL. I need some advice with like anything. I just need some advice." He said, "All right, I got you. He ordered like, I forgot what he ordered, and I have a good memory. He said, "Yo, I want to leave you with this. Don't make decisions from your mind or from your heart. Make decisions from your gut and your inner core." And I was like, "All right, but what you mean? This is still cocky, Mickey." He was like, if you make decisions from your mind, that means you're thinking about the decision you're about to make. And if shit go wrong, you're gonna think about it for the rest of your life. If you make decisions from your heart, you're gonna be emotional about it if it goes wrong. And you're gonna feel that emotion for the rest of your life. If you make decisions from your gut and your core and from who you are as a person, no matter if it goes wrong, you will accept it because it came from who you are." And I went on that stage and made a woman strip naked.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Mickey motherfucking Factz.
That's my nigga.
The legend.
Oh, chill.
Hey, yo, John Cena. I call you John Cena because you got the John Cena jorts on right now.
Talk to me, baby.
Say that stupid shit you say.
Curls for the girls, waves for the babes, naps for the hood rats. Show Broadway ho. Personal party podcast. Mickey Factz. Smoke this. Chill.
Oh, my God. He ends it with the wackest ad lib. He starts it with the wackest ad lib, too.
Mickey Factz, baby.